All right, we took a loss. Um, did I lose yesterday too? I did, right? Yeah. So two losing days in a row. What are we? What are we really complaining about? That's what we're used to, right? That's just how it is, man. I'm forgetting now if I lost yesterday. I'm pretty sure I lost yesterday. I don't even know. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Um, I lost $300 today. My eval. I mean, the eval is it's around break even. It's a little bit off, a little bit in the red, but I don't really care, bro. I'm not really worried about the P&L. I'm worried about what are my actions. Um, are my actions something a profitable trader to act on, etc.? Am I building good habits? That's kind of what I'm mostly focused on because I know I could pass it. I know I could just scalp it and then pass. It doesn't mean anything because I would just blow it if I did that. That's why if you are someone who's passed evals before but you didn't do it the right way, I'm sure you probably blown those express accounts because you did not pass the eval the right way. So we'll get into the trade. I took a couple trades. So off of market open, I just saw these as our main draws and liquidity. We had previous day lows, Tuesday's low. That was my main narrative, and then pretty much we came up, filled this 10-minute bearish fair value gap. From there, I'm on the 1 minute. This is a beautiful continuation. We get this 1 minute inverse at 9:55. Enter right there, stops below the body, take profit at pre-stays low. I mean, this is a great trade. I'm not really upset about this. Yeah, I mean, there's not even much to learn here. This is a good trade. So it's just unfortunate. We got very close to my break even. As you can see, it would have been a break even trade if it just swept that low, but it didn't. It is what it is. I lost around, I don't know, under 1%, a little bit. So, outside. So after that, we came back up and we filled this 4-hour. Damn. All right, we filled this big 4-hour bearish fair value gap here. And we still are yet to take out my main narrative on the day. So this looks really good to me. And basically I scaled down and I see this 3-minute bullish fair value gap get ran through like that. I wait for rebalance, enter, and I'm targeting a unfilled 5-minute. It's a really good deck model, right? But what I failed to realize is that we had a 5-minute right here. I just didn't see it. And I wouldn't have taken the trade if I knew that this 5-minute was here because that just kind of ruins my whole idea. Because the whole point of the back model or whatever you want to call it is just I'm trading the rebalance. But if we're already rebalancing to this inefficiency, it's kind of my whole trade is fucked. So that's why I lost that. That was just a bad trade. I mean, I just didn't see it. That's fine. So then, took those two losses right there, and then wanted to hop off, but I saw something like very, very, I guess, beautiful. Like I just saw a very good setup that I really liked. It was just off of this. So we ended up coming back up. I think we put an SMT around here. I may be wrong. Let me just double check that. No SMT, I don't think. Or maybe there was, but regardless, we got this 1 minute. It's a very clean 1 minute, right? We get a very clean inverse. This is the best trade of the day. I took this, but I took it with much lighter size because, wait, did I take it on IQ? I think I did. Hold on. Yeah, I took it on IQ. I took it with much lighter size because I already had lost 2 trades, and I was pretty close to my max loss. I was very close. Because I risked less, or I was already risking less on the second trade I took just because my max loss is like 1% on the day. So I had to risk small amount here, but regardless, it was a good trade. So I took it. Let me just show you. The main idea here is that, so right once we're tapping into that 4 hour, and I still have a good bearish narrative with these lows that we got close to. I saw that we created this bullish 15-minute fair value gap, and for me, I'm really expecting a rebalance at this point to this 15-minute, which is the whole narrative and whole reason, the whole like basically what the MEC model is. So, yeah, I took it off the inverse of this. Stops just right above the fair value gap. Take profit at the 15-minute fair value gap, and it went. Of course, the one trade that I win has to be the lightest size, but I'm not complaining. I still won that, so I'm 2-1 or 1-2. Not obviously not good, and I'm right on the day just because of the contract sizing that I had to do, which is fine. That makes sense, right? But if I was risking the normal amount, this would have been a much bigger day. Would have been like a $1,200 day because I would be risking 1% or whatever. But yeah, that sucks. But I won like 300. It is what it is. I was only risking like $100 because I was at minus 400 on the day. So I made back a chunk of the losses and put me almost break even. Not really, still in the red, minus like 300. I don't know, but that is pretty much my day today. It's just disappointing. Like I bought another eval, which I shouldn't have done. The only reason I did that is because, I just reset it because my other eval is the rebuild is soon. So if I were to cancel and just buy another, it would reset the account while also being the same cost, if that makes any sense. So it wasn't the worst, but I just bought another eval. So that pretty much sums up the trading idea here today. There was another short you could have taken right here. So this was the first that I caught on NQ, but then we came back, we got this manipulation leg. We put in a fat bearish SMT here, a nice little bearish SMT. And if you waited for this, I just hopped off at this point. I mean, I didn't want to be on the charts anymore just because I'm not trying to overtrade. But this 2-minute inversion is very clean, like very clean. You could take it right off that and put your stops above the body. And then probably just target this low. I don't think you need to go for anything crazier. Yes, we are still inside of that 15-minute, but the 15-minute, we already reacted off it, so no need for us to continue higher, especially with the 4 hour that we're inside of. So this could have been the day. This could have been the day. Just 2 wins, nothing else. Unfortunately, it's not how it played out. 1 bad trade on the day. First trade, I'm fine. That was a great trade, right off that 1-minute inverse after the 10-minute game fill. I love that trade. I'll take that every single time. But this second trade was bad. My fault. I just didn't realize. This was a good trade, and this would have been a good trade. Overall, not like the worst day. It's just like a little bit like irritating because like I feel like it just should have been 2 wins. No, it should have been realistically 1 loss, 2 wins, or just basically 1 loss, 1 win. Both contracts would have been green on. It should have been a green day. I just didn't realize. The 5-minute on the second trade. Damn. So then I'm gonna make this nice and quick. Obviously, I'm not in a good spot mentally. Just trading has been really hard, and I know I'm not alone. Right? It's just how trading is. It's how the journey is. But eventually, I believe we'll all make it, no matter what. Right? It's all about the dedication that you have, and it's obvious, it's corny, it's whatever, but it's really true. Like whenever I feel like quitting, I try to remember back to my original mindset of like, I will never quit this. Actually, let me show you. I have a video when I was 2 months into trading. It was last May. I've been trading for over a year. Um, I actually like forgot when I started trading, which is crazy. Because I thought I've only been trading for a year, but I actually started in like February of last year. I like forgot because I wasn't like taking it so seriously. But so I've been trading for a year and 3 months, something like that. But I have this video from when I was like in a trade, right? And it was in profit. If I can find it right here. Um, so this is a while ago, right? But let me just show you guys.
All my mom's like, I'm gonna make it, bro. I will. If you're watching this fucking video, push yourself. Do what I'm doing. Make a video saying that you're not gonna quit. You have to stick to it. You might give up. You might even think about every possibility and it doesn't work. Push through those thoughts and just keep going. Come vision. Come on.
Oh my god, that's such a cringy video. But I was basically just in a trade and I was in profit, so I was hype, whatever. How it usually is when you're starting out trading. I was in a paper trade too, so it didn't even matter at all. But like, I like to go back to that video, and for me, I've started many things. Right, I've like started a clothing brand. I had a gym TikTok. I was doing pretty well. I had a clothing brand, but I've tried it all. I used to literally be so focused on this making money, right? And I would always start it, and I would always just end up quitting it because I would lose that like drive. So once I lost that drive, I would just kind of slowly start fading away from the passion. And it's happened to me over and over and over again. And I eventually just got so tired of it. I was so sick of doing that. And if you're in someone like that, like you really have to just get to that point where you're just sick of doing that. And I was just sick. So I'm like, I found trading, right? I start trading. I start learning about it. It didn't make sense. But once I started to understood like ICT, it just started to click. And I finally felt like I knew what I was doing with something, which for my whole life, I've never really felt like I knew. I didn't really feel like I knew exactly what I was doing. I always trusted other people's opinion. But trading gave me a sense of accomplishment. It gave me just a feeling of being smart almost, just understanding what's going on in the market. And I kept telling myself like this can't be a phase, like this can't be. I filmed that video, right? I would not let it be a phase. I would not let myself quit this. I'm going to just continue, even if it takes me 20 years. Like that's the type of dedication. 20 years, right? It's hard to even think about that. But I'm going to continue going. I can look back on this video even like a year from now with the same exact motive of kind of like how I was just viewing this video. So, I mean, that's a little motivation for you guys if you guys are feeling like quitting. So yeah, other than that, I appreciate you guys. Probably not going to trade tomorrow. I just don't want to trade NFP really. It's just like there's NFP and Powell, like it's gonna be cooked. I think even if there is a setup, it's just not even the highest probability because whatever. But if I can find something, maybe I have a bunch of classes. I don't even know if I'm able to look at the markets. But if I could find something that is actually super good and it's in the right timing or whatever, like maybe I'll take it. So maybe just lighter size. So other than that, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.